wow. I'm mortified. I'm dumbfounded right now. I don't know what happened to us last night. Luckily, I didn't bet on the games. I tried to find some people to bet against, against my Panthers. Luckily, thank goodness that was a blessing in disguise that nobody took me up on any bets there. And I don't know where to start. We were humiliating, or we got humiliated at our own stadium 2 times by 2 AFC East teams. Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins just let us down. I don't know what happened. It was a multitude of disasters that happened on our coaching staff, our players, offense, defense, offensive line. So there's a lot of finger pointing to pick apart. I'm not going to put it all on Jake Delhomme, Mr. Horse Betting already mentality, ready to go to Louisiana now and try to find a horse that's, he needs to find a name for it called Trader, because it looks like you're playing for the other team right now. Looks like you're already planning your vacation trip. It's a multitude of problems that occurred yesterday, so I can't just pinpoint one person that happened or, to point the blame there. Offensive line, when we were in some major, we were down there on the goal, on the goal line, you didn't uphold the pocket for Jake to play in. You just let him get sacked. But Jake also needs to be mobile and move around and quit being target locked on Steve Smith, and needs to find a couple other options. So Jake, and once again, the offensive line sucked. Jake, you sucked. You had the great, I guess, somewhat great throw to Steve Smith, but that was more of Steve Smith adjusting to that throw for that ball. And that was a phenomenal catch by Smitty. Good job. Anyways, secondary, you got smoked like a Bob Marley ganja joint at a concert in Jamaica. Y'all got lit up. Y'all got smoked big time. Secondary run, we ranked 24th out of all the teams in run stoppage. That was clearly evident. That shows. Miami Dolphins, everybody, that was my second favorite team in '94, before Panthers came. I was 15 years old, and, we didn't have a football team yet. So Miami Dolphins, I took a liking to Miami. I was a major Dan Marino fan. I also was a Ricky Williams fan, even though Carolina came along. But I liked Ricky Williams. I loved Dan Marino. I liked Clayton and Duper. Anyways, so if there was a team to humiliate my team, to beat them at home, I'm glad it was Miami. But anyways, it's disheartening to know that the team that we were last year, that transitioned into a disappointment of this year, it's a letdown. It's astounding of how much we regressed from last year. So I'm still trying to fathom and realize what happened. So anyways, but hey, real quick, I just want to talk about thanks for everybody for, the Dirty Birds, the win last week. Everybody paying up, or hopefully going to pay up. Still waiting on fantasy football. I know I just emailed you back. I'll take a money order instead of what a hat goes for. I'm not a hat fan, unfortunately. Only time I wear a hat is if I didn't make it to my haircut place and I got the Napoleon Dynamite going, I might throw a cap on. But, just send me money for whatever ongoing, hat for the market goes. Just send me a money order. Tricky T, nice job on the background, changing your Atlanta Falcons to Carolina Panthers. Jonathan Stewart, good job. And Outgoing 37, good job with being a mana on your bets with the blue cake icing on your face. You look like Papa Smurf. And that blue looked like a good color on you. You look like a Panther fan for a minute. But Outgoing 37 / Papa Smurf, if y'all haven't seen that vid, check him out. But I think he put it on private. So anyways, good job. But, what can I say? I think we go play the Jets next week. I'm going to be optimistic. I hope we get a win. But I'm ready for, the regime change already for our team if things don't get together. If we don't act like we're going to corral together, and even though we're riddled with injuries, you're making a staggering amount of money each player on that team. Act like you're earning your salary. I would do anything. I would break bones for that mentality. I would have a driven energy, just a major driven, energy field out there. I mean, just you couldn't stop me if I was making anywhere of what y'all were making. Man, my engine would be full throttle constantly out there. So my salary is minute to yours, but act like some of y'all want to earn your salary. Let's put an APB out on Everett Brown. What happened to that guy? He's MIA. We're missing Thomas Davis big time. Our secondary looks like they're in the weeds all the time. But anyways, I'm not going to take much of your time. I've just got on here just to talk about the disappointing. Like I said, we went away. Jeff David said, you need to take your sorry ass back to Cleveland. You suck. Your play calling. I'd rather have Dan Henning back because at least he can, he was more run driven than you were. So, basically that's about it. I'm just ready for this regime change. I know we still have a small, minute possibility of making it to the wild card playoff race, but I doubt it. But anyways, go Panthers. Let's hope next week you can get me in a better mood and actually earn y'all's paycheck. So anyways, y'all know who I am. It's Kerrigan Fam. Keep pounding.